Well, goals continue to make the world go round and round for us football lovers, as out in Germany, Bayern Munich already, Usain bolting out the starting blocks with the start they've had to this season in England. Well, upsets of the talking point from last weekend's results, whilst Mamelodi Sundowns here in South Africa are already looking to settle into top spot. Hello, Mzansi, I'm Sizwe Mabena, proud to be in your company for another episode of Game On, brought to you by Hollywood Bets. I'm joined by Sikhosana. Mark Haskins is scouting for us, doing a little scouting job for us at the Under-20 World Cup out in Chile. We'll be joining him out there in a little bit. But Jerry, of course, great to be in your company. Before we get things started, let's talk about Hollywood Bets, giving back. And in the latest adventure going around the country and giving back, they were out where Jerry Sikhosana comes from, on Tembisa, and giving back to the ladies' game in as far as the Tembisa Queens Festival. Let's find out more about that.
The world is changing, and the Queens are getting their moment in the sun in the game of football, and it's truly special to see. In townships around South Africa, and with the help of Hollywood Bets, more and more women's tournaments like the Tembisa Queens Festival are popping up, and it can only be a benefit to the South African game.
We are here to celebrate Women's Month, basically spoke about that. We are also here to try and promote women's football at development level. We haven't had opportunity like this in Tembisa. So more than anything, we are just here to celebrate Women's Month with these young girls from different teams.
We really need to give credit to those that are looking after these girls, because these young kids, sometimes they get to be led astray. So if there is somebody who's more solid in terms of what they want to achieve in football, because every girl that plays soccer now, they're only looking at being there with Banyana. So that's the motivation on its own. And let alone maybe those that are still young, they would want to say, I want to play in the Hollywood Bet Super League, you know, one of the big clubs that are there to move all over the country. It's another good thing for them. So I think it's a motivation on its own, and it's something good to see it happening.
There are many players that have been playing here in the rurals or in the townships that haven't been recognized. More than anything, one of the major objectives for this tournament or such projects is because I want different players to be scouted, not only on players, also coaches. We also have good coaches, but they haven't been given opportunities to go far.
While the challenges will always be there, sponsors like Hollywood Bets play a crucial role in making sure that women's football gets the attention it needs. And for the Tembisa Queens Festival, it's just the beginning.
These tournaments are very important, and to a point where I would love to see a little bit more of these tournaments, including maybe even the leagues where these girls are playing, you know, every week, including even at a little bit younger, so that you know, they get to be developed proper. And I believe if we have proper development structures in terms of women's football, I think we would achieve even more than where we are at the moment.
It has changed me a lot. You have changed my project in so many ways. I'd like to send my gratitude to the team. I really appreciate what you have done for me. It has brought value to me as a person, and most importantly, for the teams involved. I'd like to thank Hollywood Bets for their involvement, especially during this period. It means a lot to us. I hope that it won't end here.
The action on the field was exciting from start to finish, with the battles being intense and the action keeping the fans on the edge of their seats. When it was all said and done, it was Rainbow Ladies FC who came out victorious, a victory that meant a lot to the team as they defended their title in style.
Well, things continue to happen out in Tembisa, producing so many footballers in the men's game, and surely there'll be more coming from the ladies' game as well. Jerry, great to be in your company. Of course, the man who's scored in the final of a CAF Champions League game is responsible for the star that Orlando Pirates do to Orlando. That's where we start our focus this week, Champions League. Let's start off with Pirates up against Diodi of Lesotho, and this time at home in Johannesburg in Orlando, and brought a 3-0 aggregate scoreline into the encounter. Hey man, Pirates, they score 4, it looks good, but the new arrivals are hot. All of them are making a statement as the weeks go by.
Thanks, Sizwe. I think it was a great showing, especially to the new boys that are just gelling into the Pirates team. If you look at Mbutuma, the strikers, getting a praise, I mean, that's something good. I mean, if,
Remy getting a praise?
you know, so this is something where if you are a coach, players come and give you that integrity in terms of what they want to do for the team. Obviously, you will always be hyped up to say, I want to make sure these players are performing for the club. So I think for Pirates, it was a good result. Remember the first leg, which was like in Bloemfontein 3-0. Now the second leg winning 4-0.
7-7.
Let's hope it was not just something which they're doing it now. They need to make sure that they're getting that second
The
step.
coach said he wants, before the game got underway, said he wants to see his side make a statement. Did they make a statement in sending out a message with their performance?
Yeah, I think they did. They did send a statement, but one thing, you know, if you go to West Africa, that's where the real danger is. I don't even want to touch on
It'll only
North
get tougher,
Africa.
yeah.
West if you pass West Africa, and then obviously the final will be one of the Northern African teams. It's always like that. But let's hope they will do well.
Yeah. Another side that's hoping to do well in the Confederations Cup, KaizerChiefs, they needed to be the first side to score against Kabusko over Angola. They did score, but 1-1, the aggregate scoreline at the end of 90, penalties, Chiefs get through. Tough encounter, but they got through.
That's what matters most for them to go through. But for me, that was not convincing, playing at home. You know, when I was watching like their first leg in Angola, it was like a better Chiefs that was playing. Yes, I can take to say they lost 1-0, but I gave them the advantage to come at home to win right through. But if they had to win just 1-0, go into penalties, it was not that convincing. But let's say thanks because they went through.
Uli Lobo again makes the difference for KaizerChiefs. How important is he to KaizerChiefs right now? Is he their best player since maybe arriving last season?
Really, he's the one that is showing a lot of commitment. He's the one that is always trying to forge forward to get a goal. But if you look at like now the new acquisition, you know, because he wasn't eligible to play Mayo, you know, if you look at that combination with Mayo, I think there is still something that is going to come out. So I hope Chiefs will continue until the stages where Mayo can be registered, you know, like when maybe they reach the quarterfinals where new players can be registered. So let's hope they will improve in that. But yeah, Lilepo is a good player for me.
Well, Sikhosana is already talking quarterfinals in the Confederations Cup. He's talking finals and semi-finals in the Champions League. Tell you what, the second round, the upcoming round in both competitions is going to be tough. And for any of the teams to get through to the group stages, there's a lot of football to be played. We take a short break, come back. Jerry stays. We talk the Betway Premiership.
Be in the game.